Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and most importantly, Happy New Year to all the viewers, subscribers, and all the new viewers. Welcome to the channel. Let's hope 2021 brings better news and health and happiness for all of us. So today I have a quick video for BMW fans, BMW viewers, for the launch control. Couple things to keep in mind. First of all, safety. Please do not do this on public roads. If you're going to do launch control, take it to a track, take it to a safe race environment, controlled environment. Safety, again. Two, what I'm showing is on a BMW X5 F15 M Sport. This will most likely hold true for a 5 Series, 3 Series, 4 Series, but it has to be M Sport. Because if you don't have the M Sport, then you won't be able to do a launch control. Yes, you can code it via Beamer code to get the Sport automatic transmission, which I believe you can do Sport and Sport Plus, and then activate the launch control. Does it work the same way? Once you code it, I believe so, not 100%. So again, this is for BMW M Sport trim level because it has launch control. One disclaimer, if you ruin your car or you ruined your engine, it's not my fault. I'm just simply showing you how to do it. I know some cars, there's a limit on how many times you can do launch control. I have not found any particular limit on the BMW trim levels or BMW cars or SUVs, so forth. A couple things, like I said, you have to have the M Sport transmission from the factory or get it programmed that way. You're going to put your car in Sport Plus. You're going to move the shifter to drive and then move it over. And then what you do is, being the automatic car, you're going to press the brake firmly. And from the right foot, you're going to press down on the paddle. And so what happens is the first you press, you'll see your RPM going up. And then you press again, you like a little push tap pin or push tab that you'll feel with your foot. Once you press it all the way down, pretty much flooring it, you will see launch control active. I have a 6W cluster, which is the extended cluster, so I see it on my left-hand side. If you don't have the extended cluster, you might see it under your RPMs. So let me get the camera turned around, get it situated so I can show you how it's done. Again, I'm not going to launch the car. I'm just simply showing you how to activate launch control on a BMW M Sport. Stay tuned. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind that I should have mentioned before too, usually when I try to do like Sport or Sport Plus even, I try to make sure this temperature needle is somewhere at this line before I do it, just a habit I got into. So if you were going to do a launch control on a track, I would make sure drive around, the car is warm up enough. So 140 and 250, so around somewhere between 190, 195, I believe the center mark is. So at least sort of make sure you are at that point before you initiate launch control. Also, as you can see, I have the extended cluster. So like I mentioned, my launch control active shows up where the time clock is. It does not show up anywhere else. Depending on your cluster, it might show up here, it might show up here. So that just depends on the cluster you have. So right now you can see I'm in park. Make sure you put a belt on. Let me put my belt on. Sorry about that. Now I'm in comfort mode. I'm not in Sport or Sport Plus. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down to your iDrive, iDrive controller, your gear shifter, and a bunch of controls here. You're going to hit this 2 times because you're going to go to Sport and then you're going to go to Sport Plus. So you'll see on the cluster here, I'm going to hit Sport. I'm in Sport. I'm going to go one more time and I'm in Sport Plus. If you get this dynamic traction control deactivated, that is perfectly okay. You don't have to worry about that. So now you have in Sport Plus. What you're going to do now is move this shifter to drive and then over to the manual selection. But then what I was talking about here was hold down, brake. Sorry, the car is dirty. You're going to hold on the brake like this. And then from the other foot, you're going to press down. Once you press down, you're going to get past like about 2,500 RPM. You're going to feel it where it's going to push down all the way and you're going to hear the launch control active. So what we're going to do is now, it's in Sport Plus. I'm going to move my shifter over. It's in drive. I'm going to shift it over. You'll see it says Sport Plus and it says S1. So now I'm going to press I'm holding down the brake. I'm going to press my gas pedal, and you're going to see launch control active. So at that point, launch control was active, and I can potentially launch the car. So basically at that time, if I wanted to, I was on a track or in a safe control environment, I will launch the car and let go of my gas pedal, and the car would take off. Again, I'm like I said earlier, I'm not launching the car. I'm just showing you how to do it. It's a very simple process. Put in Sport Plus, move the shifter to drive, move it over to Sport automatic shifting, manual shifting, and then press the gas, hold on the brake, press the gas, and it will launch it. Hope this helps anyone who wants to go to track and race it. Again, this is for M Sport trim levels, M Sport transmission that comes from the factory, or you code it. I don't believe this is the same way the true M car gets launched. The true M car has a different process, and there are different settings as well that you have to do to launch those cars. Thank you guys. Again, Happy New Year to you all. Be safe. Hope for healthy 2021. Thank you guys.